The narcissist's ability to maintain decades-long marriages appears paradoxical to those who understand their fundamental incapacity for genuine intimacy. Yet, these enduring unions represent one of their most sophisticated psychological achievements, a masterful construction of symbiotic dysfunction that serves their deepest needs while maintaining the illusion of normalcy. The marriage becomes less a partnership and more a carefully orchestrated performance, designed to extract maximum psychological benefit while minimizing emotional risk. The perfect supply source secured, marriage provides the narcissist with an unparalleled arrangement, a captive audience legally and socially bound to witness their greatness. Their spouse becomes a guaranteed source of attention, admiration, and emotional labor that cannot easily escape without significant social and financial consequences. This security allows the narcissist to relax their charm offensive, knowing their primary supply source remains accessible regardless of their behavior. The spouse gradually transforms into an extension of the narcissist's identity rather than an independent individual. They become a reflection of the narcissist's success, taste, and social standing, a living trophy that validates their superiority to the outside world. The narcissist doesn't maintain the marriage out of love but out of possession, viewing their spouse as a valuable asset that enhances their public image while providing private emotional sustenance. Over time, the spouse's identity becomes so intertwined with their role as supporter and enabler that they lose sight of their own needs and desires. This psychological merger serves the narcissist perfectly, creating a dynamic where questioning the marriage feels like questioning their own existence. The spouse becomes psychologically dependent on their role as the narcissist's primary audience, trapped in a cycle of giving that never quite satisfies but never quite fails completely. The comfort of controlled chaos. Long-term marriage allows the narcissist to establish patterns of emotional manipulation that become as comfortable as worn clothing. They develop an intricate understanding of their spouse's triggers, vulnerabilities, and breaking points, creating a predictable system of control that requires minimal energy to maintain. The relationship becomes a well-rehearsed dance of conflict and reconciliation that feeds their need for drama while maintaining overall stability. The narcissist thrives on the emotional intensity that comes from keeping their spouse in a constant state of uncertainty. They master the art of intermittent reinforcement, providing just enough affection and attention to prevent their spouse from leaving while withholding enough to maintain psychological leverage. This creates an addictive dynamic where the spouse becomes psychologically dependent on the narcissist's approval and affection. The marriage also provides the narcissist with a safe space to express their authentic dysfunction without fear of abandonment. They can rage, manipulate, and emotionally abuse within the privacy of their home while maintaining their public facade of respectability. Their spouse becomes a pressure valve for all the negative emotions they cannot express elsewhere, absorbing their toxicity while protecting their public image. The shield of social respectability. A decades-long marriage serves as the ultimate character reference in the narcissist's public life. It provides them with social credibility and moral authority that would be impossible to achieve as a serial dater or divorcee. The longevity of their marriage becomes proof of their capacity for commitment, loyalty, and love, evidence they brandish whenever their character comes into question. The marriage also protects them from the vulnerability of dating and courtship, activities that require genuine effort and risk rejection. Within the security of their established relationship, they can pursue external validation through affairs, flirtations, or emotional relationships while maintaining their primary source of stability. Their spouse becomes both anchor and shield, providing security while they explore other options. The narcissist stays married not because they've learned to love, but because they've perfected the art of psychological parasitism. Their decades-long marriage represents their greatest achievement, the complete domestication of another human being who serves their needs while asking for nothing but the occasional crumb of affection in return.